5 AI agents working simultaneously, talking to each other, debugging, reviewing, and building code in parallel. This isn't science fiction, it's Claude Code Agent Teams. And in the next 10 minutes, you're going to learn exactly how to orchestrate your own AI development team. Here's the reality: you're running one Claude session, one task at a time. Need a code review and an architecture plan and a bug fix? They queue up sequentially. Meanwhile, your competitors are running 5 agents at once. Agent Teams eliminates the bottleneck completely. Here's what we'll cover: what agent teams actually are and how they differ from subagents. Getting started in under 60 seconds. Controlling teammates and tasks. Real world use cases that will blow your mind. Best practices and pro tips for maximum efficiency. Let's go. Agent teams let you coordinate multiple Claude Code instances working together. One session acts as the team lead. It creates teammates, assigns tasks, and synthesizes results. Each teammate is a full independent Claude Code session with its own context window. They work in parallel, and here's the key difference: they can talk directly to each other. Now, you might be thinking, don't subagents already do this? Not quite. Subagents are workers that report back to one boss. They can never talk to each other. Agent teams are fundamentally different. Teammates share a task list, claim work independently, and send messages directly between themselves. Think of subagents as contractors reporting to a manager. Agent teams are a self organizing squad. The architecture has 4 key components: the team lead, Kiki, your main Claude session that orchestrates everything; teammates, separate Claude instances that each own their tasks; a shared task list where work items get created, claimed, and completed; and a mailbox system for direct communication between any agents. Teams and tasks are stored locally in your .claude directory. Agent teams are experimental and disabled by default. Enable them with one setting. Open your settings, .json, and add Claude Code, experimental, agent teams set to 1 in your env block. Or set it as an environment variable in your shell. That's literally all you need. Starting a team is dead simple. Just describe what you want in natural language. Tell Claude, create an agent team to explore this CLI tool from different angles. One teammate on UX, one on technical architecture, one playing devil's advocate. Claude creates the team, spawns 3 teammates, and they all start working independently. You stay in control. Claude never creates a team without your approval. 2 display modes. In process mode runs all teammates inside your main terminal. Use shift down to cycle through teammates and type to message them directly. Works in any terminal. Split pane mode gives each teammate its own pane using tmux or iterm2. You can see everyone's output at once and click into any pane to interact. The default is auto. It detects your setup and picks the best option. You control team size and models through natural language. Tell the lead, create a team with 4 teammates, use Sonnet for each one. Or let Claude decide the optimal team size based on your task. You can mix models too. Use Opus for the lead and Sonnet for lightweight workers. The lead handles all coordination automatically. For risky or complex tasks, require plan approval. Tell the lead, spawn an architect teammate to refactor the auth module. Require plan approval before they make changes. The teammate works in read only plan mode, submits a plan, and the lead reviews it. If rejected, the teammate revises. If approved, they start implementing. You can influence the lead's judgment with criteria like only approve plans that include test coverage. Each teammate is a full Claude Code session. You can message any of them directly at any time. In process mode, shift down cycles through teammates. Press enter to view a session, escape to interrupt. In split pane mode, just click into any pane. Give additional instructions, ask follow up questions, or completely redirect their approach. Total control. The shared task list is the coordination backbone. The lead creates tasks and teammates work through them. Tasks have three states: pending, in progress, and completed. Tasks can also depend on other tasks. A pending task with unresolved dependencies can't be claimed until those dependencies are done. The system handles dependency resolution automatically. Two ways tasks get assigned. The lead explicitly assigns tasks to specific teammates, or teammates self claim. After finishing one task, they grab the next unassigned, unblocked task on their own. Task claiming uses file locking to prevent race conditions when multiple teammates try to claim the same task simultaneously. No conflicts, no double work. Parallel code review. Create a team with three reviewers: one focused on security implications, one checking performance impact, one validating test coverage. Each reviewer works from the same PR but applies a different filter. A single reviewer gravitates toward one type of issue. With three specialized agents, security, performance, and test coverage all get thorough attention simultaneously. Competing hypothesis debugging. Users report the app exits after one message. Spawn 5 agent teammates to investigate different hypotheses. Have them talk to each other to try to disprove each other's theories, like a scientific debate. Sequential debugging suffers from anchoring. Once one theory is explored, you're biased. Multiple investigators actively disproving each other means the surviving theory is much more likely to be the actual root cause. Cross-layer coordination. When you need changes spanning front-end, back-end, and database, each owned by a different teammate. They work simultaneously in their own domains, communicate through the shared task list, and the lead ensures everything integrates cleanly. What used to take days of sequential work now happens in parallel in minutes. Team sizing matters. Start with 3 to 5 teammates for most workflows. That balances parallel work with manageable coordination. Having 5 to 6 tasks per teammate keeps everyone productive without excessive context switching. If you have 15 independent tasks, 3 teammates is your sweet spot. 3 focused teammates almost always outperform 5 scattered ones. Token reality check. Each teammate has its own context window. Token usage scales linearly with team size. For research, review, and new feature work, the extra tokens are usually worth it. For routine tasks, a single session is more cost effective. Size tasks appropriately. Too small and coordination overhead kills you. Too large and teammates work too long without check ins. Find that sweet spot of self contained units that produce a clear deliverable. Use hooks for quality gates. Teammate idle fires. When a teammate is about to go idle, exit with code 2, to send feedback and keep them working. Task completed fires when a task is being marked complete. Exit with code 2 to prevent completion and send feedback. This means you can enforce rules automatically, require tests before marking done, validate code style, or check that documentation was updated. 5 power tips. 1. Always use Claude.md files. Teammates load them automatically for project specific guidance. 2. Pre approve common permissions before spawning teammates to avoid constant approval prompts. 3. Avoid two teammates editing the same file. Break work so each owns different files. 4. If the lead starts implementing instead of delegating, tell it to wait for teammates. 5. Start with research tasks before moving to parallel implementation. Quick recap. Agent teams coordinate multiple Claude instances with shared tasks and direct messaging. Enable with one environment variable. Control through natural language. Use for parallel reviews. Competing hypothesis debugging and cross-layer coordination. Start with 3 to 5 teammates. Use hooks for quality enforcement. And watch your productivity multiply. Agent Teams is the future of AI assisted development. If this video helped you understand how to orchestrate AI teams, smash that subscribe button. Drop a comment with your first Agent Teams use case. Links to the official docs are in the description. See you in the next one.